What I'm gonna show you right here, right now, is how to set up your personal workout, your personal training routine for gains, for optimal gains. You see, in these last 6 to 8 months, I've made tremendous progress. And here's how it started for me. First and foremost, high frequency training. I do not recommend high volume, but I do recommend you get in the gym at least 5-6 days a week, preferably 7, and you take a rest day every once in a blue moon. And that's that. That is what I would recommend to beginners, advanced, and professional trainers. High frequency. Now, let's say you train Monday through Saturday. What do you do in the gym? First things first. The first exercise I would have you do would be something strength, power based. So that would be an exercise in the low to moderate rep ranges, 5 to 10 reps. And that would be strictly focused on getting stronger, building up your strength and power. So pick an exercise variant where you can barely hit 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 reps with good form, and do 2 to 3 hard work sets of that exercise. That is the most important exercise of the day. And then you would move on to something more traditional, more volume based. Pick an exercise that is slightly easier for you and pump out 3 to 5 difficult sets, obviously, but not something that would have you break down after 10 reps. No, pick an exercise where you can bang out 10 to 20 reps, perhaps a little bit more, If, for instance, your first exercise was uneven push-ups and you struggle to get 2 sets of 10 reps in, the second exercise, if you still want to focus on your chest, for instance, could be traditional push-ups, and you would do 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 sets of 10 to 20 reps, something of that nature. And then you would move on after those 2 exercises to a third exercise, which again would be more volume based, more traditional bodybuilding fitness type workout stuff. You would do, if you still want to target your chest, since we're talking about chest training right here, you could do a diamond push-up, for instance, and bang out again 2 to 5 sets, 10 to 20 reps, a little more volume, a little more blood flow focused training. So that's one example. I would have you do 3 exercises every single day, preferably. And it's not because I believe that it's necessary to train every single day for gains, to build the most amount of muscle or get as strong as humanly possible. I don't think so. No. Why I would have any one of my clients, and you in particular, train every single day is for the mental benefits, mood, discipline. This will teach you discipline, and it will build that habit of training where you simply do not have to think twice about it anymore. Do I work out today? Yeah, obviously, because I work out every day. So it takes that guessing game, it takes that question mark out of your daily routine. As soon as you wake up, yeah, I gotta work out today. And that's fine. A workout could be 5 minutes a day, could be 45 minutes a day. All right, doesn't matter. If you're pressed for time or you don't feel like doing a lot of work that day, you get it in 5 minutes. In 10 minutes, you do max push-ups, max pull-ups in 5 or 10 minutes. We're talking about one set here. That is 5 minutes of hell. You try and beat that number the next time you do it. All right, so it's It's absolutely possible, but it is critical for you to develop the habit of training every single day. And yeah, that means sometimes something will not pan out the way you had planned or imagined, and you won't get that daily workout in. And that's fine, but that's your rest day right there. Next day, you're back on track. So anywhere between a minimum of 5 workouts a week till preferably 7 days a week. Okay, that's what I've been doing the last 8 months, almost 9 months now, 7 days a week of training. That means I've trained every single day, and it's very possible. And even though at first I thought this is somewhat detrimental to my recovery and my performance, my body adapted. After about 3 or 4 months on this routine, my body adapted and overcompensated in a way that I feel better now, I'm stronger now, and I'm more durable now than I've ever been in my life. So yeah, it took me a while. It took me a while to overcome the odds, if you will. But now, the return on this investment is huge. I've never been in this good a shape, and I'm not even talking about the way I look with my clothes off. It's just the fact that I never hit a wall anymore. I can go for hours, and I just never run out of gas. It is beautiful. It's just, even if you don't take your body that far every day or even every week, it's just beautiful to have that performance capacity. Trust me, it's beautiful to know that you'll just never run out of gas doing your everyday chores, doing whatever is required of you. And furthermore, I've experienced a type of mental clarity lately that I've never had before. A mental clarity and a peace of mind, and a lot of that I attribute to this increase in blood flow and circulation due to the daily workouts. Yes, my diet plays a huge role here, but the daily training has just changed me for the better. I mean, it's no comparison. All right? So, to recap, 3 exercises per workout. It can be 2 exercises occasionally, it can be 4 exercises occasionally. There's no need to split up your muscle groups in a particular fashion, even with this high frequency. I found over the last 8 months that you don't have to split up your muscle groups like Monday chest, Tuesday back, and Wednesday legs. There's no need to do that because we're not working with high volume. All right? I gave high volume a fair shot for like 4 or 5 months earlier this year, and the conclusion is that while it does give you some cosmetic benefits, it's not optimal. It is not optimal, especially if you take out that element of pure raw strength training out of your workouts and just fill it up with pump work. Hundreds of push-ups, hundreds of pull-ups. That's good and all, but it's not ideal. It's not ideal for muscle growth. It's not ideal for performance to focus strictly on pump work, high volume training. So the way you split up your muscle groups or the way you split up your exercises is secondary. I'd have you do one main exercise per workout, which is that power-based, strength-based exercise in the low to moderate rep ranges, but the rest is pretty much up to you. So if you want to focus heavily on your chest, do 3 chest exercises that day. If you want to split it up with some lower body work, do some upper body training and finish off with 2 exercises for your lower body. Okay? It is really not that complicated, and anytime you try to overcomplicate this stuff, it won't benefit you in any way. It's just going to add confusion to the mix, and it's not going to improve your gains whatsoever. Okay? So 2 to 4 exercises every single day is what I would have you do. 1 exercise strength-based, and the rest more hypertrophy, volume-based training, traditional bodybuilding type work. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. That is what I would have you do, and that is what you will find in my upcoming workout program, obviously with a lot more detail and a lot more specifics, but pretty much you can take this information and run with it. You will get tremendous success just by following this style of training, this advice that I gave you here. All right, now check me out with my workout.
Oh.